Good evening, wonderful people. Welcome to the Keeping It Real Conversation Show with your host, Camila, aka Sunshine. It is a wonderful day. It is Tuesday, November 12th, 2024. We are live right now. Do me a favor, let the people know that we are live on the Facebook page. We are live on YouTube, which is the name of the show. Please like, share, and subscribe. We are live on Twitch and we are live on what used to be Twitter. But however, God saw fit that we are in the land of the living right now. It could have been another way. Trust me. We've seen so many posts of RIP and condolences and things of that nature. But God saw fit that we are here right now. And we're going to talk about it. I'm so glad to be back. I have been on a little break from ministry, doing concerts and things of that nature. That's why you haven't seen me, but I am back. And I have a wonderful guest here tonight that's going to take us in. He has so much going on. I'm super excited for him and the things that God is doing in his life. One thing I love about this young man is that he is comfortable in being different. And I am one for all of that. All of, as we call it, shenanigans. I am definitely one who loves to be different. I don't look like, I don't sound like, I don't move like nobody else but myself. And Kev, since I met him, he has definitely been doing just that. So before we get into all of that, of course, you guys, we believe in 6 degrees of separation. You are literally one person away, one advice away, one help away from where you need to be in your destiny, proven over and over again since I started this show in 2020. And I have some of the dopest guests on this show every time that we go live. Tonight is no different than any other night. This young man I met a couple of years ago. My first encounter with him was sharing the stage with him. You're talking about an amazing actor. You're talking about an amazing singer. He did his thing, and you're going to find out how and why and all those wonderful things and the wonderful things God is doing. Grammy nominated songs and all that good stuff. So we're going to get into Kev's bio real quick. But while we're doing all of that, again, let people know that we're live. And also, you already know, y'all, wherever you are, I don't care if you at home, you in a bowling alley, it don't matter. You already know you're supposed to be standing up with your hands up in the air, getting ready to say what we about to say. Also, if you in your car, I need you to safely pull over, roll down your windows, or even get out. I need y'all to scream to the top of y'all lungs. Welcome, Mr. Kevin Stewart, to the show.
What up, though?
What up, though? So, Mr. Kev is from the city of Detroit, right here. He developed his unique style and passion for music from a lifetime of musical influences. Surrounded by a musical family, serving in ministry, and attending a performing arts school. Kevin encompassed with multiple forms of music, which is really good. As a result, his innovative taste in music opened the door to a plethora of opportunities that shaped his career as a bad vocalist. Okay, not just a regular vocalist, but one of the baddest. Kevin's unyielding passion for music trusted his work ethics as an independent artist. He reciprocated that same enthusiasm to every artist and ministry he had the privilege of working with. He's had the honor of singing background for renowned gospel artists such as Kiera Shear Kelly, Ernest Pugh, Dorinda Clark Cole, and Patty Austin. Through prayer and hard work, Kevin was now ready to spread his wings and venture into being a solo artist. July 2013, Kevin released his first single entitled Yes and released the Yes EP August of the following year, which caused him to gain recognition in the gospel community. Since then, and when I say since then, Kevin has written and produced his respectable singles and EP albums that were released to radio and various musical platforms. Some of his latest projects include I Still Believe, Hands Up, Satisfied, and his debut album Change, which I love and keep in rotation. Okay. He released that spring of 2022. Currently, Kevin has been afforded, blessed with the opportunity to accompany Kira Sheard Kelly as a featured background vocalist for her Tiny Desk concert, which I watched. Kevin also co-wrote and produced 2 songs for Karen Clark Sheard's new album, Still Karen. There are several accolades to be added under Kevin's musical belt of talent. However, his sole motivation behind his music is to uplift, encourage, and draw everyone's hearts towards Christ, bringing a sense of hope to a nation that faces daily adversity. He is moving full steam ahead with leading his generation and beyond into their next level of change and freedom in God. Again, I want you to welcome none other than my friend, Kevin Stewart.
What's up, my sunshine? My
What?
sunshine. How
It's,
are you? First of all, thank you for having me.
no, thank you, sir. Thank you. It has
I
been a
appreciate it. And we both got on our red.
yes.
It wasn't even on purpose.
It wasn't, but we was in the streets together.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So again, I read the bio,
Okay.
but
And you did it so eloquently, man, might
I
I
try, with my education, I try. So,
add.
one thing about you that I was saying earlier that I love your being you.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
and I follow you on your conversations that you have randomly. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and you have your moments when you talk about not trying to please other people or
Yes.
fix being in a box, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
And so I love the fact that you are open and that you tell the people what it is. Like, we all have our moments, we all have our different challenges, we all have whatever we're doing in life. But again, these moments right here, when everybody's watching, they don't know your story.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know the things that you've been through. So they don't know why you do the things that you do. But today, in this year, I wanted to showcase why we do what we do, especially as Black artists, especially as young, people that serve God or whatever the case may be. I want the
Mm-hmm.
world to know why we do what we do. You're not just a singer. You're not just a writer. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you that person that person can call on at any time and be like, listen, I'm going through, I need some advice. um
Yes, ma'am.
and so tonight we're going to start off with tell us a little bit about you growing up in the city of Detroit.
So growing up for me in Detroit was really fun. My household was amazing. I remember at one point when I was younger, my mom, my family, we stayed all in one big house. It was me, my mom, my dad, my brother, my grandmother, my cousin Myra, my aunt Kim, and we all stayed on the west side of Detroit. West side is the best side. We stayed on the west side. The house, I think it was 17600 Ohio, 17600 Ohio, between Thatcher and Curtis, and so many memories were made in that house of us just singing. My aunt Kim just hitting obligatos all throughout the house. My grandmother singing, my dad singing, my cousin Myra had a drum set in the and what we called our den. I would be singing at the top of my lungs while he played the drums. Like we really had a very good childhood. I went to Liberty Temple Baptist Church where the pastor now is Pastor Steve Bland back then. It was under the leadership of Pastor Samuel J. Thompson, who is now deceased. But my childhood was amazing. It got only slightly rough around the time I got into like elementary. I say going into middle school. It was a rough time. It was a rough time, and some days I still don't understand how I made it. One of my homegirls, not my homegirl, a lady right now, her name is Miss Sherman. And we know her daughter because her daughter did Peerless Time with us. Her name is Ari.
Okay. Yeah.
Very pretty young lady who was doing the opera singer. Her
I
mother,
just. Uh-huh.
yep, her mother was my childhood music teacher. And she had me sing my first solo, and it was Hark the Hero Angel Sing. And I remember my father coming I remember my daddy coming to that Christmas program, and that's when my father recognized the gift that I had. But I remember her asking me one day that I want the gift of the Holy Ghost. And she took me and another student into the music room and she prayed over us. I remember her speaking in tongues, all of that. And I questioned myself during the pandemic, and I'm like, how did you make it through being teased every day? You know, people questioning your sexuality, them saying all of this crazy stuff to you, all because your voice was higher and you loved to sing. And the Lord literally took me back to that place where that woman prayed for me in that class and prayed that I had the gift of the Holy Spirit. And he reminded me, like, I've always been with you. You've always had the gift of me in your life because it was in that moment that I imparted that into you. And when I think about it, Hope of Detroit, that's the school that I was at, is where my musical career took off at the age of 10, 11.
Mm.
So a lot of things happened for me musically, I believe, from that moment all the way to now.
Well, it's funny how God sets us up, right? We're thinking,
Hmm.
as a kid, we're doing all the things that we were doing as kids as adults now.
Hmm.
Some ran from it and then
Hmm.
full circle back to the beginning of where you knew, where you met God, where
Hmm.
in the arts and all of these different things. Again, in perilous times, I never knew who you were
Hmm.
until then. I didn't
Gotcha.
know anything about you. And I saw you relentless take that role to a whole nother level.
Thank you.
The
Yes, ma'am.
singing, take it to a whole nother level. And from
Yes,
there,
ma'am.
even in practice, I was like, you got to come on my show. So
Yes,
I've been
ma'am.
trying to get you since perilous times.
For a long time, and we finally made it happen.
We finally made it happen, but
Yes.
just to see the growth from even then till now,
Hmm. Yeah.
it's amazing the things that gotta do for you when you sell out. You know what I'm saying? When you tell him
Yeah.
yes, when you just render up your gifts to him and see the doors that he opened for you. Just
Hmm.
how many people would love to sing with the Clark sisters, who would love to be in the room with them, let alone write music for them.
Hmm.
Help me out here, make it make sense.
The thing is, it's still crazy when I think about it. And I tell J. Drew all the time, thank you. We were at the Thomas Woodfield recording. They did a live recording at Brady Emanuel, and I hadn't seen Drew and them in a long time. And he was like, "Bro, we're gonna do some work together." And after I seen him, yep. After I seen him, he told me, he was like, "Bro, we're gonna do some work." And shortly after that, we got hit with COVID. And I ended up doing a virtual concert with Kiera Sheard and Mally Music. They did a tour together um, via like online. And I got debuted on that singing with her. And then I ended up getting the call back to do the record, the album that she did, All Yours. I sung background on that. I did some of the music videos. I did the taping. And then it moved forward to me working with them on Karen Cartier's album. But I will say this: what got me into those rooms is just me simply being nice to people, me being
Hmm.
kind to people. You know, and you probably witnessed it. When I walk into a room, I speak to everybody. I don't believe in being stuck up or I don't want to talk. No, because I don't know if that conversation of me saying hello to you will prevent you from committing suicide, or
Hmm.
if it will change your heart of how you feel about Christians, or if you was just having a bad day and me saying hi, how you doing, could lead to a conversation of you telling me what's going on and I can encourage you. but I could never be that answer to what you need if I'm being mean or standoffish. So I got a lot of opportunities simply off of me being nice and kind to people. But even before that, I had been doing this before these opportunities. And I think that's the blessing about it is the things that I've done, even on the local level and the independent level, have prepared me for the national opportunities. I had to learn how to treat people, show up on time, be productive, do what I was supposed to do in the smaller rooms so that when I got into the bigger rooms, it was nothing for me to just act right.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been taught how to act right in other rooms and in other spaces.
Absolutely. That was one of my, to this day, like, it pays to be nice. It pays to
Yes.
be humble, because you don't know who got the check. You don't know that one person that you think don't have it, be the ones
Is the
who
one
do.
who got it.
And a
Okay.
lot of times, even in when we were in practice, I will gravitate towards the kids, because I don't want anybody to feel left out. I never want
Yep.
anyone to be left out. I make everybody feel like a celebrity, because they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
They
And people
are.
need to understand that there's no big I's, no little U's. The only thing that makes y'all a celebrity is the platform that y'all have and a little bit of money. But even at that, half of the ones that celebrities is broke.
We ain't gonna tell their business like that. We not. We not.
Praise God.
We
But
not
and
about
it's not to down any celebrity or any
no.
other artist, but it's just amazing to me how we can treat other people a certain way just because we think we're higher than them. I always made a vow to myself that I would never treat anybody like that because it's the people like my girl Sunshine or anybody else that has encountered me. They're the ones that's going to buy the ticket to my concert. They're going to stream the album. They're going to buy the album. They're going to buy the T-shirt. So why would I mess up one a genuine connection and two a potential consumer of my ministry by being
Mhm.
rude?
Absolutely. The doors. Good evening, everyone. Please like and share. Thank you. I love y'all talking. I love it. I'm gonna say this with AC's tea, which is Alita Cotton. Remember the lady who brought in the tea all the time?
Yes, and we loved it, and I kept buying it
Listen,
from her.
listen. That's my baby. Okay. At
Uh
all
huh.
given times, I'm gonna promote, not only because she black business, but I love her
Yeah.
motto. I love how she um raises her son, how she do
Hmm.
everything. So yes, I'm going to promote. Not only were you drinking the tea, but Kiara Sheard was drinking her tea. Okay.
Listen.
The whole cast was drinking her tea. Nobody got sick.
Hmm.
So not only am I a consumer of her, but also I love what she do. The same thing with
Absolutely.
Wally Dixon of used to be and one. Um, he said himself from day one he believed in me. So what did he do? He opened doors for other people to come and be on my show. Most of the people, 95% probably, I never met in person, and most of them was through him. He didn't have to, but it pays to be humble. It pays to be nice to people.
Yeah.
You don't know what the next person is going to do for you or can do
Hmm.
for you. Not that you're looking for that. You just show
Hmm.
up and be you, right?
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
So there was moments when Kevin came in with blonde hair.
Okay.
I'm just saying, you know me, I love color. At one moment tomorrow, it might be blue. I don't know. It is what it
Period.
is. My color does not make me. It's a conversation piece. So you know how many times I get stopped because of how I look? Then
Hmm.
I can talk to you about God.
Right.
When I hear Kevin Stewart, I got to sit down. I can't stand up and listen to you.
Girl, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm so
I do
serious.
appreciate that. I
You could
know
be
you are.
playing games, like really just little, them hot second runs y'all be doing, because I can't do that. My voice, the way God made this one, I don't do running. Now, if
Lord,
you go ahead
listen.
in the country Baptist down there kind of thing, now I can do that.
Okay.
But But
And that's good because we need it.
that running, I can't do. That's why I'm fat now. Anyway,
Are you crazy?
I can't take Kevin Stewart. I need y'all to go on all the platforms, buy his stuff, stream it, share it, do all of that because he is the truth. I'm not playing.
Thank
Then
you.
what you do for a day job? The people want to
So
know.
I quit my day job. I was working at a plant. My best friend, shout out to Treasure hosting. She's my best friend. She actually has a beauty shop now that's within Macomb Mall called Treasure. But she also is one of the co-founders, was co-CEOs of her family business, and they make soap for McDonald's. So I worked with her majority of my summer until Miss Shirley offered me the opportunity to become a vocal coach at Journey Music Studios.
Who is Miss Shirley?
My vocal coach, my mom, I call her my mom,
Miss Shirley who?
Smith, Shirley Smith,
Oh, okay. Just for the people in the background who don't know. So,
period.
um, so what he does during the day now these days is he vocal coaching. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
When I get my coins up, I might come visit you.
Please do, and make sure you request me too.
See, now it's a toss up because you and Angie there too, right?
Yes, and Angie's so amazing. She's another person that has been so sweet and consistent since the first time I met her.
Yes. And yeah, she'll be coming on the show again. I've had Angela on the show about 2 or 3 times. Again, it's you support yours. You support those
Yes,
who
ma'am.
have you see they working hard. I mean, the national anthems and I mean, come on now. Let's go. Kevin put out this is the good thing about Kevin too. His faith is on something else. Kevin is say, I want to meet. And then next thing I know, he on stage singing with the person that he requested to meet.
that
Not only
is
singing,
so
like
crazy. Yes. I was just telling somebody the other day, I'm still flabbergasted that I met Lizzo. I sang on the stage with Tamar. There's been a couple other people I've met.
you
I
did
met K Michelle.
what's the
K
dude
Michelle's one of my
name?
favorite singers.
The high note that can sing like you.
B Slade. B Slade. Yes. I love B Slade. And he's honestly like a big brother to me. I'm still working on getting him on my album. He's one of my favorite artists.
Listen, I'm gonna put it out here because I can do that. It's my show.
Period.
So while I'm working on the EP, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna need Kevin Stewart.
Gonna put on a song.
Why not?
Period. Let's set it up.
Now the rule is you can't be running all over me though. That
Oh Lord, we're gonna work together. That's a promise. We're gonna work together.
they be like, whose song is it? Is it Kevin?
Lord. No, we're gonna work together, I promise. I promise.
Okay, but yeah, we gonna put that out there that when my EP is done, I will have Kevin Stewart on my.
Perfect.
I need it because the anointing that's on your life.
Thank you.
There's a few singers from our city that are definitely amazing. Um, who can it don't matter. They can sing the ABC song and you gonna feel God. I don't know if you know evangelist Jackie Stanfield, but
Yes, I love her.
she's another one that can sing anything and you gonna feel God, okay? You gonna feel him.
Yes, ma'am.
So now that we know that, tell me anywhere in your life I remember when story.
Ooh, I remember when. Oh, does it have to be music related or just
Oh,
anything?
whenever.
I remember when we used to go and get that good Chinese food at Stanley's off of 8 Mile and Woodward.
Now that's one thing I do know about you. You love to eat.
I am the big bad coach, honey. Please know that. Do you remember Stanley's?
Yes.
Stanley's had the best Chinese food ever.
Now I thought you was gonna say the corned beef or the fofos.
Nah, nah. Stanley's was like a staple in my family's house, like, and we would just go and they would give us so much food. And to this day, I could never understand why they gave us that much. Never could understand.
So my next one is when destiny calls, what you doing?
Answering, because I love Destiny Child. I'm playing. You know, I'm crazy. Okay, so when you say Destiny, come on, dive into it. Like, what you mean?
Destiny being that's a part of where you supposed to be, where you supposed to be going. That destiny.
You know what? When Destiny calls, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you and tell you that I'm definitely gonna answer. At this age, I'm doing a reboot challenge right now in my community on Facebook, which is on my profile, the Where's Kevin community. And I'm doing something that is helping me to realign myself spiritually with what God is called me to do. There's so many great things that I'm doing right now, but I have to remember what God has put me on this earth to do. I help a lot of people. I've done a lot of things musically, but I've also kind of forgotten about what I'm supposed to be doing. And not just musically, but as a minister, as a beacon of light, as what I'm called to do. And I'm not playing about that in this season. I think that I've wasted a little bit of time staying in certain environments and places too long that may have cost me or forfeited me to actually see or be where I'm supposed to be. So I said all of that to say when it comes to when destiny calls, I'm definitely answering. I'm definitely submitting to whatever it is that God is requiring of me so that I can fulfill my purpose wholeheartedly.
Absolutely. So
Yes,
now that
ma'am.
we have that out of the way, um, dead or alive, who would you love to do a collaboration with? And I better be on the list.
Ooh. Definitely you. Who would I want to
Okay.
do a collaboration with, dead or alive? Donny Hathaway. Donny
Ooh.
Hathaway's tone quality is amazing. Frank Sinatra. He's one of my favorite jazz singers. I think that's it. I'm already speaking into existence the Kier. I'm working hard to get Kier on my album as well. So I already have a couple people that I have already in mind for some of those things, but I definitely would have loved to work with Frank Sinatra and Donny Hathaway. Yeah.
Those are some amazing
Oh
global
yeah.
voices for sure. Still, if they were here, still would be making money to this day. Um,
Hmm.
what is something people would be surprised to know about you?
Um, I don't talk at home. As big as I am as a personality in front of y'all, when I get home, I'm mute.
No way.
Very mute.
No.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. I don't talk at home. When I get home, I am the king of get me some tea or some hot chocolate or some strolls, butter pecan ice cream. I'm gonna pop my show on. I'm gonna scroll on Instagram and I'm gonna shut up. I love being quiet.
It also is that because you are doing so much with your voice during the day?
You know what? I don't even think it's so much of me doing so much with my voice. I think because I pour so much out to people that when I get home, that's my moment to recharge and just to be quiet. I
Okay.
enjoy being quiet. As big of a personality that I have, I like shut my mouth when I go home.
Um, so what's a song that will get you through?
Ooh, a song that would get me through. It's a lot of them. Oh, but it depends on what it is. Getting me through what? Like just a down moment, and I need a little lifting from God.
However, you get through the breakup, get through the disappointment. I don't know.
Um, there's a guy named Nick Smith, and he got a song called Hold on, let me see what it is. Cause it go, I'll always be here for you. The same way you're here for me. I'll always be here for you. The same way you're here for me. What you doing right now? What you saying right now? Okay, so it's called Always Here for You. It's by Nick Smith Global. And it is literally one of my favorite songs.
Wow. Now
Yep,
that
literally
you
one of my
sung
favorite
it,
songs.
um, I'm probably gonna like it too. So yeah.
Ah,
Um, just for a hot second, can you give the people a little bit of your vocals?
yes, tis so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take him at his word, oh, just to rest upon his promise and to know that said the Lord.
Are you done?
Yeah,
Ugh,
I
the
love you so much.
and what you do?
And to know that said the Lord. Ah, I love it.
Um, in my next life, I'm gonna ask God, can I have one of those runs? Okay.
Uh, you
I'm
know
gonna
what? In
ask.
my next life, I would want to be. I don't know. I would probably want to be a dog or a cat.
No, no, we're not doing animals. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Um, but I'm learning that all things can be taught and
Yeah,
stay in your lane.
yeah, for sure.
The running lane ain't me.
But
I'm
let
gonna
me tell you, it's easily taught though. So I went to a class. Kiera, she used to do a conference called BRL, and Layla Hathaway taught a class. And she talked to us about running styles because somebody asked her. And Layla Hathaway literally said that she just runs slowly up and down the scale. So she go, ooh. And she keeps going up and down until she can do it fast. And it was my 12th grade year of high school. And I kept practicing that. And that's how I started to learn how to do runs. And that was a free tip for y'all out there um, who won't attend my coaching class. It's just ooh, until you can get it.
praise the Lord. Well, one thing I have to work on breathing for sure.
Yes, that's very big. And if I was your coach, I would be on your head about it.
Okay, but yeah, um, I already know some of the things I need to work on as a singer. Miss
Gotcha.
Shirley said I was a lazy singer.
Oh,
That was
and it,
yeah, that was during auditions. But
gotcha, gotcha.
a lot of things that we learned in error, and it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm
truly,
still,
truly.
I'm still in the place of learning, and it's okay. It's okay.
Gotcha.
Um, I would sing for you, but you're out and about, so
Oh Lord. Yeah, girl, you're so silly.
yeah, I would sing, but I don't want you to be
Lord.
taking notes like, yeah, when you remember when you were singing on there and you did something, don't do that.
I would never. I would never.
Do you have any requests? Make it easy.
Um, whatever you want to sing, go ahead.
Um, I don't even know. I'll come back to that.
Okay.
So, this year, one of the things I wanted to talk about was showcasing Black love.
Hmm.
Not only in couples, but doing what we do. For those who are teachers, they love seeing their students be successful or they have a hand in shaping them. Why do you do what you do?
I do what I do because I can't imagine myself doing anything else. Like I've tried other things, but my life has always pushed me back to music. Always, no matter what, how many times I've tried to run away from it, no matter how many other jobs I've gotten, I always end back here with music.
Hmm.
I've always ended back with music. I worked at Ulta Beauty. Uh, I worked at Ulta Beauty for a season. I love that job. The Lord sent a woman in there, and she asked me and said, "The Lord said, why are you here?" She drove from Detroit to Rochester Hills and said the Lord told her to get in the car and just drive. And walked up to me and said, "Why are you here?" That pushed me out to do ministry for 5 years, music ministry for 5 years. I went back to work this for the month of over the summer to just get myself back together, and I'm back doing music full time.
Mm. Well,
So, hmm
music, I told someone this last night. We all know that music is it's a love language.
hmm
And with us being ministers, with us um showing the love of God through our art,
hmm
it's very important that we really put this out there because it's so much combative against God right now.
hmm
So our voices are very important, not just by the tone, but the lyrics, the everything that we put out. So somebody can be saved, that somebody can be delivered through the message.
yeah,
That's all ministers are messengers. And so we have to take in consideration um, of saying what thus said the Lord in wherever we are.
yeah,
Um, Somebody's preacher might not reach everybody, but Kevin
yeah.
can reach a whole bunch of people.
Yes, ma'am.
Kevin has been blessed to write, and these words transform, they translate, and somebody nominated his songs.
Yeah.
So God is good
Yes, he is. Yes,
all the
he
time.
is.
Uh, so the next one, what does a balanced life look like for you?
Just making time for myself, knowing when to put the microphone down and go enjoy life. A lot of people, well, for me, I'm not going to be in church all day. I do have a strong foundation as far as my relationship with the Lord and serving, but I truly believe in having a balanced life. If that is going to get you something to eat or decompressing because you've had a long day at work, or if it's after ministry, just wanting to go home. If that's wanting to go and have a mimosa,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say have it under the constraints of not going too far. But living a balanced life is very important because what they say, you don't want to be so heavily bound that you're no earthly good.
Mhm.
I can't be relatable and reach anybody next to me if I'm always here. I need to be able to reach y'all down here. So I'm very big on the balance line.
That's good. I said this year that I would be outside more.
Oh, honey,
Um,
I'm the king outside. I will find a
going to
rooftop.
and several concerts I bumped into you. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and we having a good time. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I go
Yep.
to concerts. A lot of our mature singers are all passing away, so I want to enjoy them while they're still here.
Yeah,
Matter of
truly.
fact, I'm going to the Dramatics on Saturday with Jeffrey
Nice.
Osborne.
Okay.
Come on now. So I'm definitely going to enjoy going out. Um, I'm definitely going to go dance, go to karaoke. I'm doing all of that because
Okay.
that's part of me. I'm a dancer,
Mm-hmm.
a ballroom dancer, not, let me specify. Um, so I'm gonna have,
Girl, please.
let me specify. They be like, Sunshine said she was a dancer. She, okay, come back.
Baby, please don't have me on this live hollering. Private dancer.
Right, right. So yes, so definitely. we're gonna enjoy, having our moments of remember not too long ago we couldn't do that. So while you still can, you better. That's all
Yeah, for
I'm saying.
sure. For
I
sure.
still got some flights to catch.
Okay.
I know, right?
I'm a I'm a king of that. Yes,
So
ma'am.
small world again, your I would say your agent. Danielle is my cousin,
Mhm.
and I was like, wow, it really is a small world for real. Like
Mhm.
seeing you at another Darius Twyman was like, listen, Kev, now is the time. We need to set this up so we can really have the conversation and let people know that you are real as real can get.
As real can get, baby. Ain't nothing fake over here.
Uh, what I want to sing, Kev, you're not helping me.
I don't know, girl. Whatever's on your heart.
Yes. What I say? I don't know. Let's see.
Uh-uh.
I'm about to act so silly. Hold that thought. You almost done, sir.
He's outside. Okay.
Do you know Grateful, the Walter Hawkins?
Yep. Go ahead. Let me hear you.
I didn't say I was gonna sing
You want me to sing it?
it. Yeah.
Girl. I don't sing too so sweet. I ain't singing that now. You not gonna get me. Either you gonna sing it or I'm about to log off. You ain't about to get a concert out of me.
Right. That's funny. So in the spirit of it's almost Christmas time. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then nope. Well, anyway,
Oh, that was good, girl. I
mm,
ain't never heard you sing. All right.
you haven't.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Girl, you know I love you. My quesadillas done got cold and everything.
oh no. Well, I know you have other things to do, and I do truly, truly appreciate you coming through.
And let me
And
say this before we end. Thank you for being so kind and understanding. I know that you have asked me a few times to do this. So the last time I seen you, I told Danielle I wanted to honor my commitment. Today has been a very tedious day between going to the studio, coaching. My grandmother's in the hospital. So this is the only time that I get a chance to just really relax. So thank you for being understanding. And I pray that today was a fulfillment for everything that you want to do.
absolutely. I mean, I'm definitely, understanding. The only thing I don't understand is when people make the commitment and then don't show up or don't say nothing,
Okay.
don't apologize and all. But I'm
Okay.
not going down that rabbit hole. Anywho,
Yes,
So
ma'am.
before we let you go, I do have the church announcements.
Okay.
um, and again, I bless God for your life. I bless God for the turnaround in your grandmother's life, for all that you
Thank
have
you.
to pour out on today. I ask God that He replenish you, your spirit, your energy, all of those good things. Because guess what? We got to do it again tomorrow. And
Yes,
so we
ma'am.
just thank you for just being who you are. I love that you are
Thank
being who
you.
you are in this season. You're not
Yes,
trying to
ma'am.
conform and be what other people think you should be. If that's the case, my hair would stay red. I wouldn't have tattoos. I wouldn't have nose piercings. I wouldn't have, and I wouldn't have, and I wouldn't have. But thank God I
Yes,
have my
ma'am.
own voice. I got my own mind, and I'm following Christ the way He have made me to be, just like you.
Yes, ma'am.
This year, 2024, I was able to write my second book on Can Prayer Change Things. Have you ever asked the question, how did a pimp and a prostitute come who they were? I don't think they ever said as a kid, this is what I want to be. So I need y'all to go and buy the book on Amazon. Let me know, did, can, and will prayer change things? If you want to continue to see this platform get to the next level, you can donate at the Cash App at Sunshine Camila. I thank you in advance. This has been brought to you by Black Top Streetball Association. This is Main Events Baby. He will be coming out soon with the next AM1. So follow him. If you know of people who are doing great in your community, have survival stories, whatever the case may be, you can inbox me on Facebook. You can inbox me on IG. You can even email me. And also, follow Kevin Stewart on all social media.
Please.
Go get his music. Support him. He is a brand. He is also a Black entrepreneur. I need you guys to support him. This is what we do here in the village. We support one another. AC's Teas, the best turmeric and ginger tea. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. She is on Facebook at AYECEE. Call her 313-380-0321. If you know anything about Peggy James, the one and only famous Peggy James, she has catering, famous catering, 586-222-8417. If you are interested in gardening or raising quail, get in touch with my sister at IG Quail House Homestead, Facebook Yolanda Peoples. Please, again, go support Kevin Stewart. Again, last words to you, sir. What do you have to say to the people?
Just stay true and authentic. Work on your relationship with the Lord. Figure out what works best for you and Him, and keep your hands up.
Absolutely. Again, thank you everybody that stopped through. Thanks, Kevin, for singing to us. Thank you
You're
for all that
welcome.
you do, and I am praying success on your Grammys. Now I can
Thank
go over there
you.
and see the plaques and the whatever how that go.
Period.
Listen,
Thank you, sweetheart.
so I love you, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Love you too.